You know that feeling. One day everything is perfect. She's laughing at your jokes. She's texting back fast. She's finding excuses to be near you. You feel the connection building. You feel like this might actually go somewhere real. Then something shifts. Suddenly she's different. The energy changes. Her responses get shorter. She takes hours to reply. Sometimes she doesn't reply at all. The warmth disappears. The playfulness fades. She becomes cold, distant, almost like a stranger. Your mind starts racing. What happened? What did I say? Did I come on too strong? Did I not show enough interest? Was it something I did last week? Should I ask her about it? Should I give her space? Should I pretend I don't notice? Every guy knows this confusion. Every man has felt this panic. That gut-wrenching moment when her behavior makes no sense. When the connection you felt seems to vanish overnight. When you're left wondering if you imagined the whole thing. Most men assume the worst. They think she's lost interest. They think she found someone else. They think they blew their chance. They start replaying every conversation looking for mistakes. They drive themselves crazy analyzing every word in every text. But here's what nobody tells you. Here's the truth that changes everything. Sometimes a woman creates distance precisely because she's falling for you. The closer she gets emotionally, the more scared she becomes. The more she likes you, the more she has to lose. The deeper her feelings grow, the more vulnerable she feels. And vulnerability terrifies her. She's been hurt before. She's given her heart to men who didn't deserve it. She's trusted people who let her down. She's been disappointed by guys who seemed perfect at first. So when real feelings start developing, her guard goes up. She doesn't know your true intentions. She can't tell if you feel the same way. She's afraid of being the one who cares more. She's protecting herself from potential heartbreak. This isn't manipulation. This isn't games. This is self-preservation. Her pulling away isn't about punishing you. It's about protecting herself. She's trying to regain control of emotions that feel overwhelming. She's attempting to slow down feelings that are moving too fast. She's creating breathing rooms so she doesn't lose herself completely. This is the moment most relationships are won or lost. Not when things are easy and fun, but right here. In the confusion. In the uncertainty. In the silence between messages. What you do next determines everything. Your response in this moment reveals your character. It shows her who you really are beneath the surface. And that response will either draw her closer or push her away forever. This is where everything falls apart for most guys. She creates a little distance and he completely loses his composure. He feels the shift and immediately goes into fix-it mode. His instinct tells him to close the gap she created. So he starts texting more. He sends another message before she replies to the first one. He writes long paragraphs explaining his feelings. He asks if everything is okay between them. He wants to know what changed. He needs answers right now. He cannot handle the uncertainty for even one day. And every single action pushes her further away. He thinks effort will solve this. He believes showing more interest will reassure her. He assumes grand gestures will bring back the warmth. But he's solving a problem that doesn't exist. Nothing is actually broken. She just needed a moment to breathe. His panic creates the very rejection he feared. His neediness confirms her worst suspicions. His desperation makes her question her initial attraction. She liked a confident man who had his life together. Now she sees someone falling apart over a few slow replies. The contrast is jarring. The attraction fades rapidly. She wonders if she misjudged him completely. Here's what he fails to understand. She wants to feel special to him. She wants to know she matters. But she doesn't want to be his entire universe. She doesn't want responsibility for his emotional stability. She doesn't want to carry the weight of his happiness. When a man falls apart because she got quiet, it feels suffocating. Feels heavy. It feels like pressure she never asked for. She wanted a partner who enhances her life. Not a project she needs to constantly reassure. Not someone who crumbles without her validation. There's a massive difference between wanting someone and needing someone. Wanting feels exciting and passionate. Needing feels desperate and draining. Women can detect this difference instantly. They sense it in your word choices. They feel it in how quickly you respond. They notice it in how you handle silence. Your energy speaks louder than your words ever could. Anxious energy repels her. Calm energy attracts her. Chasing energy exhausts her. Grounded energy intrigues her. She gave you a small test without even realizing it. She stepped back slightly to see what would happen. Would you remain the same confident person she liked? Or would you transform into someone unrecognizable? Most men fail this test spectacularly. They reveal insecurity they kept hidden before. They show cards they should have kept close. They demonstrate that their confidence was just a performance. Real confidence doesn't require her constant attention to survive. Real security doesn't collapse when she takes a day to herself. Real masculine energy remains steady regardless of external circumstances. Now you need to learn the most critical skill in dating: knowing what her behavior actually means. Because not every silence carries the same message. Not every slow reply tells the same story. Not every distant moment signals the same thing. Some distance is healthy and temporary. Other distance is permanent and final. Confusing these two will cost you relationships you could have saved. It will also keep you chasing women who already left mentally. So pay attention to the patterns. Watch what she does over time. One quiet day means nothing. One short response proves nothing. One canceled plan indicates nothing by itself. But patterns reveal everything. When distance is temporary, she still engages with you. She responds even if responses come slower than before. She makes time for you even if scheduling gets complicated. She shows small signs that connection remains alive. Maybe she sends a random message days later. Maybe she likes your posts on social media. Maybe she brings up future plans casually in conversation. Maybe her eyes still light up when she sees you. These signals tell you the foundation remains solid. She just needs space to process her emotions. She needs room to figure out her own feelings. She needs time away from the intensity building between you. This kind of distance actually strengthens relationships. It creates healthy rhythm between closeness and independence. It allows both people to maintain individual identities. It prevents the suffocation that kills early attraction. But genuine loss of interest looks completely different. The energy doesn't just decrease. It disappears entirely. She stops reaching out first under any circumstances. She responds only when ignoring feels too rude. Her replies contain nothing personal or warm. Conversations feel like obligations she resents. She avoids making any plans with you. She always has excuses ready when you suggest meeting. She acts bothered when you contact her. She treats communication like a burden she tolerates. The difference is obvious when you remove emotion from observation. Temporary distance feels uncertain but still alive. Permanent disinterest feels cold and conclusively dead. One contains hope beneath surface confusion. The other contains nothing but polite dismissal. Trust your gut when reading these signals. Your instincts usually recognize truth before your mind accepts it. If something feels completely off, it probably is. If connection feels damaged beyond repair, it likely is. Stop lying to yourself about clear rejection signs. Stop making excuses for someone who treats you like an inconvenience. Stop analyzing breadcrumbs hoping they become full meals. Recognize when pursuit becomes pointless. No one walking away serves you better. Understanding this difference saves you months of wasted energy. It protects your dignity and self-respect. It frees you to find someone who actually wants you. So what do you actually do when she pulls back? How should you respond when silence replaces conversation? What actions demonstrate the confidence she finds attractive? First, you need to control your impulses completely. Your fingers will want to type that message. Your mind will craft perfect words to win her back. Your emotions will demand immediate resolution to this tension. Resist all of it. Put the phone down and walk away. Find something else to occupy your attention. Go to the gym and exhaust your anxious energy there. Call a friend and talk about anything except her. Dive deep into work projects you've been avoiding. Pick up hobbies that fell aside when she entered your life. Reconnect with parts of yourself that existed before her. Your life should never pause because someone got quiet. Your world should never stop spinning over unanswered texts. Your purpose should never depend on her participation. This mindset isn't about playing games or manipulation. This approach isn't about pretending you don't care. This strategy is about genuinely having a full life. When your existence overflows with meaning, she becomes an addition, not a requirement. She enhances something already great rather than completing something empty. She joins an adventure already in progress. That energy attracts women like nothing else can. A man on his path remains magnetic regardless of circumstances. A man with direction doesn't stumble over temporary obstacles. A man with vision sees beyond momentary confusion. Let her witness this version of you through your absence. Let her wonder what keeps you so engaged without her. Let her curiosity grow while you focus elsewhere. She will notice you didn't fall apart. She will recognize you maintained your composure perfectly. She will respect that her distance didn't destabilize you. And when she returns, she will come back warmer than before. Her respect for you will have deepened during separation. Her attraction will have intensified through your restraint. Her feelings will have clarified in the space you provided. You gave her exactly what she needed without knowing it. You demonstrated security without saying a single word. You proved your value through actions, not arguments. This approach requires patience most men cannot sustain. It demands faith when evidence seems discouraging. It asks you to trust the process during uncomfortable waiting. But mastering this response changes everything about your relationships. Women feel safe with men who remain unshaken. Women trust partners who handle uncertainty gracefully. Women commit to guys who provide emotional stability consistently. Become the man who stays grounded during storms. Become the person who finds peace amid chaos. Become someone whose happiness flows from internal sources. That transformation attracts the right woman and keeps her forever. That transformation attracts the right woman and keeps her forever. This is the secret most men never learn. This is the knowledge that separates boys from men. This is the wisdom that builds relationships lasting decades. You now possess what others spend years discovering. You understand what countless guys never figure out. You see clearly what remains hidden from most men. Apply this understanding starting today. Practice this patience in your current situation. Embody this confidence in every interaction moving forward. The results will speak louder than any words could. Your relationships will transform completely. Your dating life will never feel the same again. Women will sense something different about you immediately. They will feel security radiating from your presence. They will recognize strength in your calm demeanor. They will trust you faster than they trusted anyone before. Because you became the man who doesn't flinch. Because you evolved into someone emotionally unshakable. Because you developed genuine masculine stability. That version of you deserves the best relationships possible. That man attracts partners who match his energy. That person builds connections others only dream about. Now go become him starting this very moment. Stop reading and start implementing immediately. Take action before this motivation fades away. Your future self will thank you endlessly. The woman meant for you will appreciate this growth forever. Everything you want sits on the other side of this transformation. If this message resonated with your soul, hit that subscribe button right now. Join thousands of men committed to becoming their best selves. Ring that notification bell so you never miss life-changing content. Share this with brothers who need to hear this truth. Drop a comment telling me your biggest takeaway today. Your engagement helps this reach men who desperately need it. Stay focused on your purpose. Stay disciplined in your growth. Stay grounded in your confidence. I will see you in the next one. Keep winning, King.